Hello, Bailey Shay here, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And don't forget, if you do subscribe, to click the notification bell. That way whenever I upload, you will know. Also, don't forget to share my videos with your family, friends, coworkers, anyone who you think would benefit from or enjoy my content. Let's get ready to cut the BS with Bailey Shay. Let's cut the BS and talk about kids' shows being sexualized. Blue's Clues did a segment or a show dedicated to Pride Month. Now, I have nothing against the LGBT community at all. I do not think any sort of sexuality should be pushed on kids, gay, straight, what have you. It is not right at all, especially because the kids who watch Blue's Clues are young kids, like 3, 4, 5 at the most, who watch this show. Very impressionable kids, way too young to be learning about sexuality and to be able to process that knowledge. The writers and the producers who think it's okay to put that kind of content in kids' shows are disgusting people, and they're probably pedophiles, and they should be investigated. Who on earth thinks that it's a good idea to put anything related to sex or sexuality in a kid's show? In a show that's clearly meant for kids. Not one that could be meant for young adults or anything like that. Clearly meant for children. Blue's Clues. I remember my younger sister used to watch Blue's Clues when she was a kid. And there was nothing like that in the content of that show. Kids shows and cartoons back when we were growing up, which was the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, didn't have this kind of content in them. Not at all. The closest thing to any that kind of content was one page in a Berenstain Bears book that said, now if someone touches you in your private area, tell a trusted adult. Which, good, that is something that we should be teaching kids, especially given the fact that there are so many creeps and pedos out there who have free reign in this society because no one does anything about them. We need to teach kids to tell trusted adults. And we need to have more trustworthy adults out there. Now, speaking of adults, to all the parents out there, just because a television show was okay when you were a kid, doesn't mean that it's okay for your kid now. Be mindful of the shows that your kids watch. You never know what kind of content will be in them. Now, whenever or however you want to talk to your kids about sex is completely up to you. Completely up to you. Not up to the schools, anyone else. It's no one else's job, no one else's responsibility but yours alone. It's up to you to monitor your child's media. Social media, books, television shows, music, etc. And don't be afraid to step up and say, no, we're not going to watch that show. We're not going to listen to that. We're not going to read that. I don't care if it makes you the uncool parent, if you'll get excluded by your woke friends, which, if you do, move or get away from those people in some kind of way because they're not your real friends, to be honest with you. If you're in somewhere like New York or California, move out of there because the schools are pushing that on their kids, which I'll get into that later on in another video. But I'm focusing more on TV shows right now. And I just thought I should go off on that little tangent right there. That little half second of a tangent. Parents, step up and be parents and take a stand against this mess. The reason why shows like this are on the air is because you let it. You're the ones allowing your kids to watch this, and the more views they get, the more money comes in for them. So boycott them. Boycott Blue's Clues or whatever television show has that kind of content in them. Write the producers, the creators of those shows, and explain your disgust. Say, hey, I don't appreciate you putting this kind of content in your show. Can you please, change it up? Do things about this. With that all being said, I'll see you in the next video.